You know, we have watched over the last couple of years, really, the housing market went bonkers, right? Houses selling in no time, prices skyrocketing, but everybody's waiting for the level off. Is that happening? Well, let's talk about it. According to the RE/MAX National Housing Report, there were just over 6,000 homes on the market in the greater Charlotte area in September. That is nearly 87% higher than September of 2021. The average home spent 31 days on the market. So while there may be more inventory, prices are still higher. In September, the median sale price was $390,000. For comparison, just 1 month before in August, the median sale price was $400,000. But take a look at last September. It was $345,000. Oy, oy, oy. So the question is this the time to start looking into either buying or selling? We're going to get all the scoop this morning. Tiffany Johannes is a RE/MAX executive and joins us live this morning to help us break it all down. You're the broker in charge, general manager, RE/MAX executive. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in. This has been just a wild time. Before we get into the details of it all, how has it been from your side to ride this wild roller coaster?
Myself and all the other realtors in our area and even in the country have just been on a frenzied pace for the last 18 to 24 months. So as the housing market is slowing down just a little bit, it's providing buyers and sellers a little more opportunity, but it also is giving us a chance to really reflect on this past 18 to 24 months, which has been just an insane market.
Are you also seeing still a little hesitation from buyers and sellers, mostly buyers, because they're like, oh, is this the right time? Interest rates, all of this?
Interest rates have gone up, but the opportunity in our marketplace has presented itself to where buyers have a little more time to think about an offer in a lot of markets, but not always. And then we also see that buyers have the opportunity to look at a home and look at almost renting the rate, because right now the rates have gone up, but they're still historically where they've been for the last 50 years on an average.
Okay. Okay, so that's not so bad. So you say really the Charlotte housing market is normalizing.
It's normalizing. When you think about an even buyer-seller's market, it is where inventory and buyers and sellers are at a 6-month. We're only at a 1 month worth of inventory. So even though it seems like we've slowed down, it's certainly not a buyer's market quite yet.
Right. But let's talk about that inventory. Homes are taking a little bit longer to sell, right?
Yes, and sellers are so used to within a few minutes or 4 hours their house going under contract. So now that average days on the market's gone to 30 days, we see a lot of sellers starting to panic. But if your house is priced well, it's in good condition, and you have recent updates, we're seeing them sell pretty quickly. In the Huntersville market, I was talking to one of my agents yesterday, and she said, you wouldn't believe how many times I've gone out to show recently to where the home's gone within 48 hours.
Wow. Yeah, I had thought that had cooled a little bit more than that. So for sellers, that's really great news still.
That is, and not every house is going to go within 48 hours. We've got people on the market for 14 days, 30 days, 45 days, and sellers get a little bit nervous, and so that's why you're seeing a couple of adjustments of pricing along the way as well.
Are you seeing that people, for a little bit it was like, just put your house on the market, doesn't matter what kind of condition it's in, just put it out there, people will pay for it. Now are sellers having to do a little bit more to get their houses in a little bit better shape to get the money that they're looking for?
Buyers are being a little more discerning.
Yeah.
So they're going to be more concerned about inspections. They're going to be more concerned about the condition of your home and updates. They don't want to have to walk in and have to start spending money.
Now, Charlotte is still a pretty hot location for people who are relocating, right? So that helps us or hurts us?
It actually helps us. And why I say that is most of the people that are relocating to our area are from areas where the prices are much higher than ours. So we still are a very affordable market, and so that makes us attractive both to employers and to people relocating from across the country.
Yeah, we keep getting new people in here all the time, that's for sure. We talked about the interest rates a little bit. So do buyers have options when it comes to financing right now? Because it seems like, ugh.
They do. I mean, the majority of people think about the 30-year fixed loan, but there are options for the amount of down payment. There's down payment assistance programs, and a lot of lenders are coming up with some creative financing. Executive Home Lending came up with a 40-year product that we're working with others on that has 10 years of interest only. So there are alternatives, and it depends on what the requirements are and what your needs are. Not one thing is ever going to fit every buyer, but looking at all your options and finding the one that makes sense for you and how long you plan to stay in the home and what type of money you have to put down.
Is the 10 years of interest only, is that on the front end?
It is on the front end.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. Oh, we could talk more about that forever.
Yeah. It's not for everybody, but it's a great product.
Yeah, you have to be careful, and you have to really think and talk to your broker, talk to your agent, talk to your bank, your lender, whoever it is, because sometimes the shiny thing may not be the right thing for you, and sometimes the shiny thing is the right thing for you.
That is true. Working with an expert advisor as a realtor and working with a lender to make sure you're getting the right product, you're getting the right home, and you're making sound decisions for yourself is the most important component of things.
Let's put the information up on the screen. There it is right there, charlottehomeexperts.com. You can follow on Instagram and Facebook as well. Really, really great information. Thanks for coming to see us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Come back anytime, because we always want to talk about this housing market.
Well, housing is always incredible.
Gosh, it's top of mind for everybody. Cheryl, I know it's been top of mind for
Yes.
you for a long time.
Yes, the